with Jason Crump back on track. And here's the lineup for heat number 18. On the inside is Kenneth Pierre, red helmet, only 4 points for him so far. He needs to win this. Chris Holder on 8 wears the blue helmet. In white it's Greg Hancock. A win will take him through to the semi-finals. And Scott Nicholls in yellow has worked very hard for those 4 points. And he, like Pierre, needs to win and then needs a bit of help.
Definitely, and like you said about the dust-up with Chris Holder, great attitude. He just said, you know, heat of the moment, let's get on. All I want to do is ride my bike. I just want to race, and that just shows how young and keen he is. That's gone, that's done with. I just want to win races. So, yeah, no, fair play to him for not dwelling on all that sort of rubbish too much.
Big race for Greg Hancock this. He's got 6 points so far, the American. A second place would probably be enough to take him through to the semi-finals. A win would certainly make sure. Pierre and Nicholls are on the cut-off point. They've got 4, 7, and they're in the same boat as Freddie Lindgren. So a lot at stake for these 4 riders here. Chris Holder, the only one really in the comfort zone, is sure of a place in the semi-finals here in Cardiff. Ready to go then for heat number 18. And the start is made by Kenneth Pierre off the inside. Chris Holder will try the outside line. Hancock cuts back up the inside, and Nicholls has been left at the back. Pierre in red leads into turn 3 and turn 4. Charging around the outside comes Holder. Have you got the horsepower to get past Greg Hancock? Yes, he has. Now next on the agenda is Kenneth Pierre.
Look at the 2 distinctive lines here. Kenneth Pierre hugging the inside and Chris Holder really working the outside. Watch the different speeds as they come off the bend. Kenneth Pierre gets into the bends a lot quicker on the inside, but then Chris Holder's coming off the bends very, very fast, getting the dirt here. Look at this.
Chris Holder
down the back straight.
Much quicker than Kenneth Pierre down the back straight. Pierre still leads. Holder applies the pressure. Hancock in third. Nicholls tailed up at the back. One last lap for Holder to try and find a way through. Pierre hugs the inside line. Holder's gone out towards the fence to try and find the dirt. Pierre hugs the inside line and hangs on. Here comes Holder for one last chance. Kenneth Pierre wins it. Chris Holder second. Greg Hancock third. And Scott Nicholls at the back.
Really disappointing for Scotty there. You know, it's you know, he's in the graveyard gate off gate 4, but you know, everyone has to go off it. You've got to make the most of it. I thought it was a great ride there. I mean, Kenneth Pierre did the job, but Chris Holder as well, very clever, setting himself up. Great ride there, ready for the semis, and he's got to be confident with that.
Here's the result in heat 18. Kenneth Pierre wins it in red, Chris Holder second, Greg Hancock third in white, and Scott Nicholls at the back in yellow. And all of that means that Chris Holder moves on to 10 points. He's sure of a place in the semis. Hancock and Pierre join Holter on 7 points, and we've got to wait and see.
Yeah, it's going to be tight there, but you know, 7 points is, it must be nerve-wracking for the guys. It's nail-biting time to see if you get there. Watch this here out of the gate. Chris Holder makes a pretty good start there. I mean, Pierre makes a blinder off the inside. He hugs it. Look at that. His front wheel's over the curb. So we've got Chris Holder going right out to the fence trying to get the grip, and Kenneth Pierre holding it tight, trying to race for the first couple of laps.
Such a different approach to that race, wasn't it? With Pierre on the inside, all the way around the inside line, went the shortest way around the track. And there we see riding on the bike with Chris Holder, just how fast he was, catching Kenneth Pierre down the back straight every time.
The producers definitely had a brainstorm there, because putting the on-board camera with Chris Holder is always going to be quite exciting, isn't it?
Sure is. So